Why is it that two children can be born on the same day, under the same sky, yet their lives unfold in completely different ways? One opens their eyes in a home filled with warmth, safety, and opportunity, while another takes their first breath surrounded by struggle, uncertainty, or pain. Why does one person seem to move through life with ease, as if invisible hands are guiding every step, while another must fight silently for even the smallest victories? If the universe is governed by intelligence, harmony, and love, then why does human life appear so unequal, so uneven, and at times, so deeply unfair? This question is not born from anger, but from a quiet confusion that lives in the human heart. Many sincere seekers have looked at the world and wondered whether fate is random, whether God favors some and forgets others, or whether suffering is simply an unavoidable mistake in creation. When we see innocent people facing hardship and others enjoying abundance without effort, the mind naturally searches for answers. Are these differences accidents of birth, or do they follow a hidden law that the eyes cannot see? Dear seeker, the wisdom of the ages gently reminds us that life is far deeper than what appears on the surface. What we see is only the outer scene of a much longer journey. Behind every unequal beginning lies a story written not in a single lifetime, but across many chapters of experience. To understand this truth is not to justify suffering, but to dissolve despair. For when the reason behind life's differences becomes clear, confusion gives way to meaning, and the heart begins to rest in trust rather than doubt. Why is it that two children can be born on the same day, under the same sky, yet their lives unfold in completely different ways? One opens their eyes in a home filled with warmth, safety, and opportunity, while another takes their first breath surrounded by struggle, uncertainty, or pain. Why does one person seem to move through life with ease, as if invisible hands are guiding every step, while another must fight silently for even the smallest victories? If the universe is governed by intelligence, harmony, and love, then why does human life appear so unequal, so uneven, and at times, so deeply unfair? This question is not born from anger, but from a quiet confusion that lives in the human heart. Many sincere seekers have looked at the world and wondered whether fate is random, whether God favors some and forgets others, or whether suffering is simply an unavoidable mistake in creation. When we see innocent people facing hardship and others enjoying abundance without effort, the mind naturally searches for answers. Are these differences accidents of birth, or do they follow a hidden law that the eyes cannot see? Dear seeker, the wisdom of the ages gently reminds us that life is far deeper than what appears on the surface. What we see is only the outer scene of a much longer journey. Behind every unequal beginning lies a story written not in a single lifetime, but across many chapters of experience. To understand this truth is not to justify suffering, but to dissolve despair. For when the reason behind life's differences becomes clear, confusion gives way to meaning, and the heart begins to rest in trust rather than doubt. The word karma is often misunderstood and feared, as if it were a force that exists to judge or punish. In truth, karma is neither harsh nor emotional. It is simply a law of balance, working with perfect accuracy and calm intelligence. Every thought we think, every intention we hold, and every action we take sends a subtle impression into the fabric of the soul. These impressions do not disappear. They remain, shaping future tendencies and experiences until they are understood and resolved. Karma does not operate through revenge or reward. It operates through learning. Just as touching fire teaches the nature of heat, life experiences teach the soul the consequences of its own choices. When kindness is practiced, inner harmony grows. When selfishness or ignorance is expressed, limitation follows. The universe responds not to our words, but to our inner state of consciousness. Many people believe karma removes free will, but it does not. Karma simply creates the conditions in which free will is exercised. A soul may inherit difficulty because of past actions, yet how it responds in the present moment determines whether old patterns are repeated or transformed. Karma is therefore not a chain, but a mirror, reflecting what has not yet been fully understood. Seen in this light, karma becomes an expression of compassion rather than cruelty. It does not exist to make us suffer, but to help us awaken. When its lessons are learned, karma dissolves. What remains is wisdom, clarity, and a deeper alignment with truth. When we witness a life marked by hardship from the very beginning, the heart naturally asks why. Why would a soul be born into pain, illness, loss, or constant struggle? From the surface, it may appear as divine injustice or meaningless suffering. Yet spiritual understanding invites us to look deeper, beyond appearances, into the purpose hidden within experience. Not all difficult births are signs of punishment. Many are signs of courage. Some souls, having reached a certain level of maturity, willingly accept challenging circumstances in order to grow faster and more deeply. Just as a strong student may choose an advanced course, the soul may choose conditions that accelerate learning. Difficulty has a unique power to awaken inner strength, compassion, and humility. It strips away illusions and turns attention inward, where true understanding begins. Pain, though uncomfortable, often becomes the teacher that comfort can never be. It teaches empathy for others, patience with life, and reliance on inner wisdom rather than outer security. Many of the most spiritually awakened individuals were shaped not by ease, but by adversity. Their suffering refined them, rather than destroyed them. This understanding does not deny the reality of pain, nor does it ask us to glorify suffering. Instead, it offers meaning where despair once lived. When hardship is seen as a process of purification rather than abandonment, the heart softens. Life is no longer asking, "Why me?" but gently whispering, "What is this teaching me?" Unequal lives are not only measured by suffering, they are also measured by comfort. Being born into wealth, beauty, intelligence, or influence may appear to be a blessing without cost, but spiritual wisdom reveals a quieter truth. Ease is also a test, and often a more subtle one. When life offers abundance, it asks not how much we can enjoy, but how much awareness we can maintain. Comfort can easily lull the soul into forgetfulness. When needs are met without effort, gratitude can fade, and dependence on outer security can replace inner growth. Privilege challenges the soul in a different way. It asks whether power will be used with compassion, whether wealth will be shared, and whether success will strengthen humility or inflate the ego. Many souls struggle not because life is harsh, but because it is gentle. They become attached to pleasure, distracted by status, and distant from deeper truth. In this way, favorable conditions can delay spiritual awakening more than hardship ever could. What looks like an advantage from the outside may become an obstacle on the inner path. From the karmic view, gifts are responsibilities in disguise. The more one is given, the more one is invited to give in return. True blessing is not measured by how much life provides, but by how wisely and selflessly it is used. When this understanding arises, comparison dissolves, and life is seen not as fair or unfair, but as purposeful. Although karma shapes the conditions into which we are born, it does not control our destiny. The past may influence the present, but it does not imprison it. Within every moment lives a quiet power that cannot be taken away, the power of choice. Free will is the sacred gift that allows the soul to grow beyond its history and rise above old patterns. Two people may begin life under similar limitations, yet their paths can unfold in completely different ways. One may grow bitter and closed, while the other becomes wise and compassionate. The difference is not in circumstance, but in response. Each thought chosen, each action taken with awareness, slowly reshapes the direction of life. In this way, the present moment becomes more powerful than the past. Karma creates situations, but consciousness determines transformation. Even the heaviest burdens can become tools for awakening when met with understanding and effort. Likewise, the smallest positive choice, repeated with sincerity, can gradually dissolve years of accumulated limitation. Nothing is fixed when awareness is awake. This truth offers deep hope. You are not defined by where you were born, what you inherited, or what has happened to you. You are defined by how you meet life now. Every moment invites renewal. Every breath carries the possibility of change. When this is realized, life stops feeling like a sentence and begins to feel like a sacred opportunity. At the deepest level, the soul is not seeking comfort, success, or even fairness. It is seeking freedom. Freedom from ignorance, freedom from repeated suffering, and freedom from the endless cycle of forgetting its true nature. When life is viewed only through the lens of personal gain or loss, inequality feels painful and confusing. But when it is viewed through the lens of spiritual evolution, a greater purpose begins to emerge. The soul does not measure progress by external conditions, but by inner awakening. Experiences are arranged not to please the personality, but to educate consciousness. Each life, whether smooth or difficult, is carefully designed to loosen attachment, dissolve ego, and expand awareness. When the lesson is learned, the experience no longer needs to repeat itself. In this light, unequal lives are not mistakes in creation. They are pathways tailored to the needs of each soul. Comparison loses its power because every path is unique. What matters is not where another stands, but whether we are becoming more conscious, compassionate, and free. As understanding deepens, a quiet realization dawns. We are not the body, not the story, not the temporary role we are playing. We are eternal beings, learning through form and experience. When this truth is remembered, struggle softens, fear dissolves, and life is no longer resisted. It is understood. Dear seeker, when life is finally seen through the gentle lens of understanding, something deep within the heart begins to relax. The constant need to compare fades away, and the heavy questions of fairness slowly lose their sharp edge. You realize that nothing in your life is random, and nothing has been placed upon you without purpose. Every experience, whether joyful or difficult, is shaping your awareness and guiding you toward a deeper remembering of who you truly are. What once felt like confusion begins to transform into quiet trust. The wisdom of karma does not ask you to judge yourself or others. It simply invites you to live more consciously. Each thought you nurture, each choice you make, is planting a seed for the future. When actions are guided by kindness, awareness, and sincerity, the soul moves closer to freedom. No effort is ever wasted. Even small steps taken with clarity have the power to change the direction of an entire life. You are not behind, and you are not failing. You are learning, exactly as you are meant to. As you continue walking your path, remember to treat yourself and others with compassion. Everyone you meet is carrying unseen lessons and unfinished stories. When this understanding settles in the heart, judgment softens and empathy naturally grows. Life stops feeling like a struggle against fate and begins to feel like a sacred conversation with the universe. If this reflection resonated with you, take a quiet moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. What part of this teaching touched you the most, or what life question are you currently seeking answers for? Your words may guide and inspire another soul on their journey. Also, let us know what topic you would like to explore in the next video. Your curiosity helps shape the path of this channel. Until we meet again, walk gently, live consciously, and remember your divine nature. Jai Gurudev.